Oh, I love these things. Yeah. Welcome and welcome back.
I don't like that.
He doesn't like it. Welcome and welcome back. What do you think?
That's better.
All right, at least he was ready this time. Hey, this video, part 2, the power of the coaching process. Hit me with that. What the hell does that even mean? Like, power?
So, in the last video we talked about the clean and the idea that it's not your grip. Your grip doesn't cause a bad clean or doesn't cause banging. There's a really important concept that a lot of coaches and practitioners miss, and that is going through a coaching process, an evaluation process, an algorithm. We have a specific algorithm that we've agreed upon that we go through. So whenever we see a skill, we go through all of the steps one by one by one. And if we haven't checked this box, then we don't go to the next one. If we do that, we usually catch things quickly. We catch them without a lot of unnecessary steps and without making a lot of mistakes. So when you see the clean, and we're talking specifically about the bang, like, you know, you get someone reaches out like, oh, hey, my clean is banging, blah, blah, blah. A lot of coaches go right, oh, loosen up your grip.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So again, that may be an answer. Let's just stipulate that it is an answer. Let's say that is the exact
You
right
might have even been told that.
And we were completely wrong in our first video, where we've had to publicly apologize and call ourselves dum-dums. Let's just say that's true.
Especially to the Catholics.
let's say that's true. What if they didn't see the first video? That makes no sense.
Go back and watch it.
So the idea though is that the grip, if we look at the steps of a clean, go ahead and pretend you're doing a clean. Okay? So already what we've seen is we have a setup, we've got a stance, we've got arm to body connection, we've got head position, we've got breathing, we've got mobility stuff, we've got a lot of stuff going on already.
It's all happening.
So go ahead and go through the slow motion here. So now we've got some drive happen. We're making the bell move, we've got a pull. Then we're getting all the way here, which was technically the second pull, the redirection, which is where the bangings happen. Okay? So all of that stuff I just listed happens before that. What if,
Okay, this is a big what if though.
the problem is not there, but it's at one of those earlier steps.
Maybe here?
Just as a spoiler alert, it is.
Okay,
But
turn this video off now, and thank you for watching. Yeah.
I've coached a lot of cleans, a lot of snatches, and grip was never not one time the answer. When I work the process from the ground up, when I assess stance and I assess all of the other things that happen before I go into the second pull where the banging is supposed to happen, if I've cleaned up all of that, I've never had to address grip, I've never had to address the second pull. It has always been, not saying it always will be, but it has always been something that happens in one of those middle steps. Now, this is the point here, is that without that process, without going from the ground up, by pointing to step 17 rather than step 1, we've missed a lot of stuff that's going on. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, that loosening your grip does clean up the banging. You still have a hole somewhere in your clean. You still have a problem that you didn't address because you skipped to the middle or the end rather than starting from the beginning. So in this case, like I mentioned in the last video, I think one of the most common reasons why banging happens is because you're not powering the bell with your legs. You power the bell with your legs, and it's accelerating up faster than gravity accelerates it down. It's going to be easy to move, it's going to be easy to manipulate, it's not going to get too far away from you. If you pull early enough, you're not going to have the same problems. So that step, that leg drive, that happens sooner than the banging happens. So if you start with you get a process, you work the process, you start from the ground up, then you're going to fill in all of these gaps, and we'll see if your banging even is still the problem. But you need a coaching process or you're going to miss some stuff. And you need to figure out what that is. We've got ours, but the question I asked myself was, what needs to happen in order for this kettlebell to get from there to here? You can write down all the steps. You can do a deep dive into the biomechanics, the physics, the anatomy, whatever you want to do. There are a lot of approaches. Depends on what you're interested in, but there should be a series of steps, and you should not go out of series or you're going to miss something critical.
Yeah, and remember, use your videos. This is good. And probably one of the most common things that I see in the clean is half-ass cleans. By that I mean, you're not using your legs. You're half-assing it. Just because you think it's only got to get to here, you still got to move all that, whether it goes to there, here, or here. So use those legs.
Whole acid.
Whole acid. Whole acid. All right, that's what I'm going to call this.
Hashtag
Whole ass. Wait, asshole. Thanks for watching. Be sure to download our app, Bells by Iron Revival, in the Apple App Store. And guess what? You work on some of those workouts, some of these fanciful tips that Roger plays out there are right in that app for you.
They are.
How you know? What do you know? Anyways, stay strong. Anything else? No. I already said it. Screw it.